Welcome back to some more Omnifactory as usual. I've been hard at work here. Got some stuff to show off. But we're going to start with the end result. And that is going to tier 7. After a bit of calculating, it's autocraftable. I haven't done any work beforehand. I've done no parts of this crafting to prepare. There's big things in here it has to craft itself that I don't know if all of them are going to work, but we're going to find out. Like the field generators are now autocraftable. A bunch of the infusion things are now going automatically. Where is the skull? These things, this thing. We're going to see what happens. Go for it. So the first thing that made that possible was over here. This took time, but not surprisingly many resources. I think we've just gotten so much better stuff since earlier that it's gonna go. Hey, it went sick. We've gotten the ability to get resources so much faster that crafting all 24 of these draconic fusion crafting injectors was mostly a wait for the crafting injector thing to finish than an actual I need the resources thing. Having 12k draconium definitely helps there. So that's here. Over here, I actually had to add a packager and unpackager. I don't know if I did it right. But this is for the field generator LUV, which has 12 stacks of ingredients. And hopefully it just does the thing. So let's see where it's at and see if it's about to do any of these. It's got to make some Eyes of Ender. I need to put that recipe in. I added the crystals. It can now do the vibrant ender, all those fancy crystals, the prescient crystals, the ender crystals, flight control units, soul vials. It's got the liquid XP being auto-filled. It does them. It's no problem. And I want it to like start making one of the hard things, but that's way down the line apparently. Where is it at? It's doing a bunch of wire milling, crystals. Where is some of the hard stuff? Oh, there you go. It's doing the neuroprocessing units. That is one of the hard things. It's actually one of the expensive things too. Oops. Is it going? It's not going. So hopefully it's not waiting on that. Because nothing's happening. Stored one crafting. Okay, it's going. It's going. It's fine. I guess it does them in bursts. Yeah, there it is. Very, very nice. My concern is it's going to try to do the neuroprocessing unit at the same time that it tries to do a field generator. And that's going to cause backups because they're not on the same interface. So like this interface maybe can only craft one thing at a time, so it's only sending single bursts until it's done. But this one is different, and they might get in a little race condition where all of a sudden this shoves in 10 stacks of things. This shoves in 4 stacks of things. I only got 12 spaces, and it needs 14 to do both. We're going to wait and find out. Also, there's a tier 4 going. Let's see if this is working right. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, this one's going to be a little manual for a sec. Might have fixed it. Might be good now. Oh. Oh, because these don't stack. Oh. 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 They don't stack in here. So it tries to put it in and it can't, so it drops it. Okay, that's super annoying. I got it this time. For sure. For sure. Nope. So unstackable things will just fill up in here, and that's fine. The stackable things you have to worry about. That's the conclusion. How's things going over here? Nothing's running in that. It's still trying to craft 7. They're there. Hopefully it'll figure that out. And it did one of the field generators. It says both the field generators are stored. So dang, that worked. Is it almost done? It's the dislocators it's struggling with. I don't know why it can't detect that they exist. Let me figure this out. Yeah, let's cancel this. I don't know what causes that. Maybe it's because I was interfering or something. If I just say go again. See, why does it say 1 and 7? Why are they stacked different? 4428. Autocraftable, press Alt. They're the same item. We have 6 advanced dislocators available. We have to craft 6 glowstone elevation units to craft the last 3 warp engines, and we should be good. There it is. After much things not working, technically auto-crafting a tier 7. With even less pre-crafting preparation. How much does a tier 8 cost? I've put everything in. 2 dragon eggs. 17,000 diamonds. Holy cow. Interesting. 112 iron, 168 gold, 206 redstone. Snowballs. 8.4k nether quartz. Gotta make some diamond nuggets. That's a lot of diamonds. Only 34 enderium, 88 lumium. Needs some awakened draconium. Needs to make some more dislocators. I'm trying to see what else is big in terms of cost. I think that's it. 418 exquisite diamonds. Those are a bit tough to come by. 1,672 diamond blocks. So the big thing with the tier 8, if we actually look at why it needs that many diamonds, it's a lot of crystal matrix heavy plating. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 crystal matrix heavy plating, which is 36 crystal matrix ingots. Every crystal matrix ingot is this many diamonds and stuff. I don't know why it needs the diamond blocks, though. What do diamond blocks make? Is it making 1.8k empowered diamond blocks? It's making diamond plates. 1672 diamond plates. 1672 blocks of diamond. What uses a block of diamond and diamond plates? Oh, the lattices. That's where it is. We have 64k. But it just shows that we're going to need more diamond production. Go. It's just about done with most of the stuff here. Here we go. Now we're getting into some later things. HSS G frames. The machine hulls. Where is it going to do like the cool stuff? Unless it did it already and I'm just not paying attention. Probably did. There's a CPM emitter being done now. This was probably one of the hardest things it should have been. Requiring 4 of these, which would be 16 of these. Not as bad as the LUV field generators that you need 2 of. Those are much, much more expensive somehow. Is it the last one? I think that's the last one. Should be going? I'm not going to be able to catch it. It's too fast. It's too fast for me. There it is. Ah. Didn't even do it myself. Fully automated. 7 and 8. This doesn't get me anything we didn't already have. But with this, I can get a layer of the Chaos Guardian data and get Chaos Shards. I already have Chaos Shards, but that took 20 minutes of me firing arrows at a dragon non-stop and being super bored and annoyed. We could keep doing that. We could do it this way. We could also get some neutrons, but I don't care about that much. We already did Chaos Shards. The reason I don't care about neutrons is because I've already done some neutron stuff. Wow, here it is. So I did this 3 times. The first time, I didn't have enough power coming in here. So I made like 2 tanks, tossed it in, was like, yeah, it's going to go. It's going to do the thing. What is this? European? Cool. It's going to do the thing. I'm going to come back later. We're going to have all the stuff. And I came back and there was this. 24 millibuckets of neutronium. I put in like 8 buckets of the inputs, which should have given me at least 2 buckets of the outputs. Something like that. Somewhere around there. So I was like, what the heck? Had to fix it. I was stuck with 24 millibuckets of neutronium. Next time I did it again, ran into a similar issue, going for 288. Somehow got 286. Not sure where the last one went. But it was like, all right, issue fixed. Let's do a big batch. And here is a big batch of 1,148 neutronium. I'm going to combine all these to one bigger batch that's only slightly bigger than the biggest. Oop, that works. 1,458. With this, I don't actually know what we need the neutronium for. Funny story. Like, I don't think there's much I can do with it yet. We're going to need chaotic fusion crafting injectors eventually, but I don't actually know what I need chaotic for to start with. So let's look at the quest book. Make neutronium. Got it. Reactor stabilizer. The reactor stabilizer is a component needed for the tier 9 and tier 10 microminers, as well as component in a few endgame recipes. They made in a chaotic tier fusion crafting setup requiring a whopping 56 billion RF each. Okay. So this is chaotic. It takes 8 chaotic things, and we need it, I'm guessing, for, yeah, tier 9. So that's where we can start, I guess. We would need 8 chaotic crafting injectors, which means 32 neutronium. And, you know, however many chaos shards that'd be. 32 also? 32 chaos shards also. Let's just see how many we have with all this stuff I got here, because I didn't really count. Nice. We get 10 whole ingots. Wow. Oh, it doesn't have the sparkles when you throw it on the ground. It's not all sparkly around it. Chaotic fusion crafting injector. The higher tier fusion crafting injectors. You need at least 10 of these to reach the creative portable tank, which is our current goal, which is 40 chaos shards. I'm honestly probably going to kill some more dragons. Because these 2 things combined are real expensive, as we saw 17,000 diamonds. We'll see. We'll see. That's the output. Oops. This one's the input. Bye-bye. Layer of the Chaos Guardian data. Plus a tier 8 microminer and all this other junk. Goes in. And we wait. Whoop. Dragon eggs actually useful. 4 more chaos shards. Bring our total to 9. It's a long road to 40. Fine, fine, fine. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, that works much better. Why haven't I been doing that? Oh, that's so much better. Oh, I'm dying. Look at all those frickin' projectiles that I guess just never go away. I like hide behind something. Yes. All right. Good to know. I think the issue is I blew it up right on my face. Cool, cool. All right, that was only 4 minutes. That's actually pretty good. Oh, rip. What happened here? I mean, it's the only part of the fortress that matters. Literally barely enough for what matters. Oh, this fortress. This poor, poor fortress. Yeah, there he is. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing alright. Oh, he killed an enderman. That one's new. Hopefully that doesn't restart the fight. Okay, it does not. Dead, apparently. Or not dead. Just hiding somewhere. Hello, welcome back. Died right over the thing over here. Oh, get rid of those. I do have the magnet this time. So that's good news. That one was also 4 minutes. Honestly, this pillar is blowing up. What? I was gonna say, these explosions are pretty cool. And they killed me. So that wasn't the island blowing up yet. It was just one of those pillars dying? We got hit by lightning or something. There we go. It's time we did something. This wonderful energy storage area is going to be retired. We got more energy ready. Via a Draconic Evolution Energy Core. Tier 7, which, according to this thing here, where is it? Should hold 2.14 trillion RF, which greatly beats our 40 billion by like 20 times. That's more than that. It's like 50 times. So it's a big old orb that stores a bunch of power. And we're going to kind of do the same thing where it's going to be replacing the Enderium cells. And we're going to still have the capacitor bank flowing out of it to kind of see what our power usage is and also just get more connections. So the stuff going in and out of the main core can be a few like draconium or better energy conduits. I think the superconductor ones. Yeah, maybe some superconductor energy conduits. We have really high power flow there. And then it goes into the big capacitor bank where we have a bunch of signalums coming out of it because that's what everything else uses. So this should be everything we need. It was actually really cheap except for the stabilizers, which take 8 diamantine crystal blocks each. So it was a lot of crystalline ingots that had to be made, and that took a while. But it's done. And it should fit fine right here. So we'll set this to 7. If we turn on the build guide, you can see how large it's going to be. And we should be able to do, click assemble. It'll just start doing it, pulling stuff out of my inventory and placing them down. Like I said, we should have exactly enough, so it should be good. Man, building stuff is so easy when you don't have to do it. Cool, cool. And lastly, we get the energy core stabilizers, which get placed in a 3x3 box. Make these cool little rings. So with these all in place, activate, boom, capacity 21400000000. That's actually more. No, that's trillion, 2.14 trillion, 140 billion. And if you look at how equivalent that is in here, which are 500 million, if you do 214000000 divided by 500, that would be 4,280 of these cells that make up that structure. So the goal now is we have to move this capacitor bank into place. And then all these solar panels on the roof are going to get moved over to the roof here. And then the capacitor bank's going to drop under the floor somewhere. And will be how we interface with this. Oh, that's a big orb. It kind of stinks how close I had to put these. I might move them back further if possible, because they look real cool. See if we can do that. Ah, there we go. This one's kind of pushed up against the wall. Where we have a little bit more space on these sides. So to actually interface this with this, you need these energy pylons. Put them where? Put them on. Place it within 16 blocks of a core. It's a block of glass either above or below it, depending on its position relative to the core. If it's above the center of the core, glass on the bottom. If it's below the center of the core, the glass needs to be on top. Okay. So if I put them all back here, we'd be put like a core here. And you put glass on the bottom. Ah. Look at that. Pretty neat. And they could just go wherever, I guess. This is where the energy can come in from the solar panels. Yeah, that'll work. Let's try tearing this down and see if everything falls apart. I think that means power going in. Let's sleep the night away and see if we're actually getting full rate. It should be producing, I don't remember how many we have. Do some math. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 16. 7 times 16 times 32K. 3.5 million RF per tick should be its max production, somewhere around there. You're getting 1.5, but it is going up. Well, that's the charge. Transfer still 1.5. Does that mean they're not fully outputting? They're in fact not fully outputting. These can handle 8 million. But maybe this can't. There we go, I found the issue. The transfer on each of these is only 500K. So I just need more connections. You actually don't need more pylons. One pylon is actually plenty. This is my orb now. It's a big, beautiful orb. And it's working great. We're getting like 3 million in. Right now I'm using a bunch of it for stuff. But, you know, it's charging. We're at 13% full. Already have like twice as much power as we had in that system over there. And yeah, this is basically not showing anything. No in out at all, I guess. I don't know why it's not doing the whole like... Maybe it has to be double tall. There it is. Okay. Yeah, there we can see it. But yeah, we're good with power now. And we should be ready to start doing chaotic stuff next time. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? I mean, that's going to be the goal. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.